Let me just finish one of these off before we get the show going. Pardon me. Towel? Welcome back to another episode of Queerantinis with Kyle. It is Pride Month. I am so stoked to bring you another episode where we're gonna be drinking. For all you basic bitches out there, this one is called the Berry Basic. I know about what makes things basic because I am, or so they say. We're back with Taffer's mixologist, who has been an amazing sponsor for Queerantinis with Kyle. The flavor that we're gonna be using for today is a strawberry basil. 100 calories, lots of alcohol, so it's very good for you and very delicious. And then we also have Crystal Head Vodka. Crystal Head Vodka's always been a very generous sponsor of Queerantinis with Kyle, and we're back to drink more of this, and it's gonna be so good. We also have a little bit of Chambord. If you recall, a previous episode of Queerantinis with Kyle, we did a whole episode on Chambord. It was a fickle mistress, I believe, was the phrasing that I used. I am nothing if not considerate of your finances and your pantry. And so once we use an ingredient, we could use it again. So Chambord is back. This is the return of Chambord. Can you believe? Oh, and then also I have just a smattering of blueberries. They've been frozen. Oh. What is this? Oh my god, I forgot the Queerantini glasses. The producer is on vacation this week, so I'm really flying solo, so anything could happen. This is a raspberry simple syrup. I'm nothing if not a chef these days. I mean, what more do you want from me? Take some raspberries, you throw them in a pot, you put in some water, you put in some sugar, and you just melt it down until it becomes this delicious, syrup. It's very good. Okay, there's a lot happening right now. And no one's here to keep me focused. Okay, I got it. Everything is fine. So we are gonna take a little bit of Chambord, a half of the small side, and we're gonna pour that right in. Crystal Head Vodka. Now, if you guys recall, this is made in Newfoundland. It's been distilled through Herkimer diamonds 4 times. It's so pure, it's so delicious. Dan Aykroyd makes it. I mean, what more do you want in life besides this vodka? So we're gonna do 1.5 shots of this. Remember, Chambord is a very strong flavor, so we really have to even her out. We're gonna take our, what's this called again? Our raspberry simple syrup, and we're gonna do a shot of that. We're really gonna add some depth and flavor. Okay, so there we go. I can't keep myself focused. You're gonna take fresh lime or lemon juice. Okay, so you're just gonna take a lemon and just squeeze the juice in like that. Oh, very good. Just fresh lemon juice. Okay. We're gonna take our Queerantini glasses. As you can see, we're gonna take them and just gonna rim the glass because this cocktail has a rim. I just want you to know. And then we're gonna take, this is a lovely small plate of sugar. Half powdered sugar and half real sugar because I was running low. So we have in here our vodka, our Chambord, and our lime juice. Oh. All right, they'll never know. Just a squirt of lemon, of fresh lemon juice. I just can't be bothered. I mean, it's just a lot of work to cut. So it's our lime, our Chambord, and our vodka in here. Okay, ready? Our simple syrup. Okay, ready? And give it a shake. Now, you're gonna wanna fill it up halfway. And you know, our Taffer's mixologist, baby, here we go. We love you. We're gonna open, oh God, what a sensuous sound. Top the rest off with a strawberry basil. Look at this, I can't believe. Because again, this is the Berry Basic. So just a few blueberries to just have on top. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? Ooh, oh my God. These measurements are very important. Any more Chambord than the half of a small shot, and you're finished. This is delicious, the Berry Basic. Guys, I'm so stoked for today's guest. It is Pati Arana. If you live in West Hollywood, you probably know Pati because she's probably cut your hair and you've probably looked amazing. Pati is an amazing hairstylist. She does the hair of some of the most prominent and some of your most famous LGBTQ personalities from LA. So I believe she's about to call in. Oh! There she is. Pati, thank you so much for being on Queerantinis with Kyle today. Yes. I love you. So you are like the preeminent like hairstylist of WeHo.
That's what you want to call it.
every like LGBTQ like plus personality like comes to you to get to like look amazing. So you are just like, you're an icon of the community.
I call it tea time. It's fun. I mean, honestly, it's probably the best thing that I love my job. So it's like my boys are everything, but it's very, very fun. Different personalities. It's never a dull moment.
It's such kind of like a vulnerable place when you're sitting in the chair, and I feel like people like must open up to you about like the craziest stuff. Like, you must hear crazy stories.
I've had people find me on like Yelp, and they'll come in and they're like older guys, and like right when they sit in my chair, I know there's something different about them.
Yeah.
And I've had guys actually come out, and I'm like, oh, and it happens to be that I'm like the only person that knows that they're gay. And then they open up about their apartment in West Hollywood, about their wife that they've had for 20 years, and how they've been going to a coming out group. You know, I always say what happens in my chair stays in my chair. So if you bring your man, just know that if you guys break up next week, you ain't gonna hear shit, you know? Yeah. So.
Well, you provide such an atmosphere that you're so approachable. Like, and I feel like anyone can like talk to you. I feel so comfortable like talking to you, and you just provide like there's like an air about you that's just very like you're everybody's best friend. You know what I mean? And I think regardless of, you know, gender or sexual preference or whatever it is, like you are someone that anyone can kind of relate to, and I think it's really like beautiful and really cool.
I think the whole like gay boy lesbian thing, like lesbians and gay boys usually don't get along. I think it's a little different because I'm a girl, but I'm a boy. Like I'm a little bit more dominant than some of my clients, where I'm like, listen, motherfucker, you need to sit down. I feel like I'm just really real with people, where you can't sugarcoat it. Like I think that's the number one rule in the community, where it's easier to just be real with your clients and just be like, listen.
So what has your quarantine and Pride Month been like?
I had to be really cautious because, you know, I felt like if we did go back, I was going to be putting a lot of my clients in danger, basically, you know, like, because we really don't know what's going on right now. And, you know, it's been crazy.
So what was like your first like Pride like memory?
I mean, I've been out my whole life. I swear. My first Pride experience was insane. I played softball, typical lesbian. And I was like, okay, we're going to go to San Francisco. I lived in San Jose. I was like, okay, cool. It was the most insane experience, but it was so cool because when you get there and it's like everybody's your friend. It was so cool. Everybody was so happy. Like, it was probably the one time where I just kind of had to take a minute, look around and say, damn, like I'm so content with my life. I'm so happy. Like I'm proud to be like gay, like a lesbian. I'm proud to.
How can people find you to get their hair cut by you if they are in the LA area?
I work in Beverly Hills, Salon Republic, Suite 108. But you can find me on Instagram, Hair by Pati, P-A-T-I.
Yeah, you are just, like I said, you are a West Hollywood like icon, and everyone loves you, and you are.
I love it.
And happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, boo. Cheers to that.